Hello, hello, and happy Monday to you. Sorry about that. I haven't spoken to anyone other than the cat all morning, so excuse me for that little frog in the throat. Let's try that again, shall we? Good morning and happy Monday to you. Wherever you are, whether it's morning or afternoon or it could be evening if we're in Australia, it could be very late evening. I hope you are having a pleasant day. I am coming to you live from picturesque Atlantic, Canada, where it is an overcast day. But as I say, every day, Monday to Friday, 11 Eastern, above those clouds is blue sky. I know because I've flown through it, so if things are feeling a little cloudy for you, take heart. There is blue sky above the clouds, and you can either climb through those clouds and find it, or wait until it finds you the next day. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti Andrews, your thought organizer with Declutter the Brain. And what do? I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients. Yeah. Now, with over 20 years of experience in helping people to gain control of their surroundings, I have developed a step-by-step one system which not only clears physical clutter, but it has helped me and my clients to address the other four areas of your life, that being areas, pillars, what have you. Hello, thank you for joining. Those pillars being your heart, meaning your relationships, spirituality, your habits, your health, and your head. Hence, declutter the brain. Now, I have run polls where people have said, I've asked, which bugs you more, physical clutter and mental clutter? And every single person, hello, Pam! Oh, God bless her. Pam, my delightful co-host on our Friday workshops, every single person has said, oh, we can live with the physical clutter, but it is that stuff between the ears that drives us nuts. So that is what we tackle here at Declutter the Brain. Now, before I go any further, I want to ask you, how would it help you to take immediate action on your clutter? Whether it be physical or mental, and believe me, the two are intertwined, aren't they? Would you feel more relaxed? Would you be more productive? Because you're better focused? Yes? All right. And you're coachable? Yes? Also yes? All right. Tell you what, you hold that thought, and we will give you your next steps to take in just under 10 minutes. All right? Sound good? Okie dokie. Now, this week is a bit of a barn burner. We addressed this last year, and I'm hoping that I've done a little bit more. Hello, Sarah. I've done some more research since I tackled this topic last year, and I hope you'll like it. It is, what is the difference between a boink, collector, clutterer, a clutterer, say that 5 times, and a hoarder. Now, I have been, where do I begin? Well, okay, right. Whenever I am asked, over in my early days as virtual declutterer, I would, or even when I was doing it in person, people would say, I'd say, I help people declutter their houses, and it was a pretty plain message because that was all I did. We didn't attack the 4 other areas of your life. And they would say, ooh, like on those hoarder shows. Good Lord. Okay, yeah, well, yes and no. Except, I want to stand right here and say, those hoarder shows, I think I've watched one. I've just found it too upsetting. Why? Because I've experienced it firsthand. And I'll tell you a little bit about that. Those hoarder shows, frankly, I think that they prey on the unfortunate. P-R-E-Y, prey on the unfortunate that maybe have lost control of their surroundings. And it is not for us to bring TV camera in and well, I don't like reality shows anyway, so let's just stop there. I won't go any further on that, okay? Hey, I don't even watch, I watch very little TV, so there you go. Now, there is a different, when people say that, is there, oh, like those hoarder shows on TV? Now, frankly, no. In my virtual work, I think in 4 years I've been in touch with one hoarder, and that person wasn't a hoarder. She just, she was in grief over her husband, and it got out of control. Hoarding is a whole different term, which and medical diagnosis, frankly, and I've got statistics for you, honey. Oh yes, I have stats. And it's a whole different thing, and it's a very serious matter, and it is not to be taken lightly. Thank you. Sermon over. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Okay, now you've got your collector, and we're going to go into the definitions. Excuse me, itchy nose. We're going to go into the definitions of these, but just roughly, a collector, like stamps. You've got a clutterer, which is where most people fall, and then you have the hoarder. Now, quickly, this is my experience with a hoarder's place. Can I share this with you? Yes? Thank you. Okay. This was back before I had, I think I was just getting into virtual decluttering. We're going back about 5 years now. And a gentleman called me. I think a realtor had given him my name. And he said, I wonder if you could come over and have a look, and maybe you could help us out. Because he says, I'm living in a house with my wife and my daughter, and frankly, my wife's habits are making this place unlivable. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's fine. So I made the half-hour trek across the bridge and went, and I just had a funny feeling when I was walking up to the door. And I thought, something just doesn't feel right. Do you ever have that feeling where you just feel like something is not feeling right? Well, I walked in, and my suspicions were confirmed. It wasn't right. Okay, but I thought, all right, well, first impressions can often be deceiving, so get past the mess at the front door. I'm sorry to say that the impressions didn't improve. There was barely, there might have been a foot wide path to walk through the entire house. And the husband was guiding me through, and I said to him, oh, no, during the tour, we passed the wife, who was sitting there in the armchair with her arms crossed. Well, you know about body language as well as I do, that arms crossed, I don't know why realtors take pictures like this, but arms crossed in front of you means you're closed to ideas. It doesn't mean, yes, I'm in control and I'm going to help you. It means arms closed and I don't want anything to do with you. In most body language teaching circles, that's what it means. And so this lady didn't want anything to do with me. And in the kitchen, there was the counter was, just for example, the counter was just covered with old milk jugs and plastics and returnables. And I said to the fellow, well, we could certainly start with returnables. You get some money that way. He says, she won't let me. Oh. He says, she won't let me throw any of this out. I've tried. And The daughter was there too. I think it was if memory serves, early teenage daughter, and she was oblivious, frankly. Anywho, long story short, I took him to the back. We walked through the hallway. I thought, well, geez, I've come all this way. Might as well do something for him, because obviously there wasn't going to be a job in it for me. So I cleared some space in the hallway. I stacked some things. I moved some things into one of the rooms so they could at least walk down the hallway. And that was all I could do. And it was heartbreaking. This is the reason why, and if you can feel my emotion here, this is the reason why I have a really, really hard time with people making fun of hoarders. All right? Because it goes deep in the brain. And I'll have some reasons for it later, but it's usually rooted in some sort of trauma. And unfortunately, our special guest was unable to be with us this week to talk about that. But we have somebody else for you. Okay, sorry I got a little emotional on that, but it's an emotional story, wouldn't you agree? Anywho, okay, so that's that for today, and the rest of this week we are going to go into the differences between the collector, the clutterer, and the hoarder, and we're going to have a few tips on Friday. Aw, God love you. Thank you very much. I think that, I couldn't tell if that was Pam or not. Put your glasses on, Kitti. Yeah, and what you may, and how you may be able to help. Okay, this could be a friend, a family member, what have you, all right? Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, if you think it might help somebody, maybe they are in that similar circumstance and they need to watch this week-long video, just hit that share button, won't you? You don't know, you could damn near save a life, all right? If you are curious to see any other videos that I've made on a myriad of topics, we cover a lot of ground here at Declutter the Brain. Just go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain, and you'll find it all cataloged, organized for your convenience. All right, now I promised you earlier some help if you're a little overwhelmed by clutter. Now I'm going to ask you, how much more would you accomplish if you weren't distracted by your clutter? Or do you just want your clutter gone for good and your mental clarity back? Yes! Yes! All right, finally, are you an action taker who is committed to organizing your space and clearing your thoughts, or the vice versa? Yes? Okay. First things first. Get off the hamster wheel of clutter and go now. Click the link below. Join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. That is your first resource. We are growing steadily, and we have content through the week where we get to know you and share each other's triumphs. We've got our Friday decluttering workshops. We've got weekend warrior challenges. Everything you need to give you a jump start on your decluttering journey. Speaking of your decluttering journey, just scroll down a little bit more and download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And while you're there, or you can scroll down even further, just click that book a call button, and I will listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you in your health, your finances, your relationships, and give you a jumpstart plan for right now results. And then we can talk if we're fit to work together. But you will not walk away empty-handed, I guarantee it. Okay? So remember, now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, click those links below. Don't wait. Change your life today. All right, tomorrow we talk about the collector. Until tomorrow, 11 Eastern, have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.